Hi everybody, it's Mordecai from Queer Universe, and today's video I figured, since my last two have been quite serious, that this would be more lighthearted. There's still going to be a bit seriousness to it, but it's going to be more lighthearted. So, anyway, next week, on Thursday, 15th, is my birthday, and I'll be 22. So, I live away from my mom. And she messaged me, I believe, last week, like last Friday. Not this current last Friday, but the Friday before that. And she asked me what my address was. And I told her, it's on campus because we don't have a mailbox. We live kind of out of town. Like, we live in the town, but like kind of out in the country. And we just don't have one of those. We probably need to get one. But I told her that, and like I was hoping it was a birthday card or something, and like trying not to be really anxious about it because we kind of have a weird relationship now, and yeah. So anyway, I checked my mail last Wednesday, this current last Wednesday, because I have ordered a lot of merch from my YouTubers. Some are gifts to my friends, and UPS is like, it's supposed to deliver today, and I'm just like, need to go check. So I did go check, and I pulled out an envelope that was pretty thick, and it was addressed from my mom's address. And so I was correct, it was a birthday card. And y'all. Okay, so, a little backstory. My mom was not very happy when I came out as transgender, because for one, she thought that, like, I was just, like, doing this as a fad, I guess, or, like, a trend. And there was a time, like, she claimed, like, if you were trans, I would have known when you were younger and stuff. So, yeah. She spent the last 3 years, like, 3 years ago is when I came out. And she spent those last 3 years constantly misgendering me, constantly using my dead name and calling me her daughter and all this to what I'm about to talk about. Okay. So, sent me this birthday card, and yeah, it's pretty gender neutral in color. And I was rereading it for this video because I was going to read what it said, and I found a part of it on top. I'm visually impaired, so like some things I don't see right away and it takes me longer to process stuff. And it's like, I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's like in white font. And on top, on the second page, like when you open it, it says birthday person. Y'all, I'm really emotional because like, she usually, calls me girl and stuff like this, and like, when we're on the phone, she'll call me sister, and I'm like, no, but, so this is just a big step forward, and like, at first I was like, making reaches, I think, like, I thought I was making reaches. I was like, it might have just been that, like, she didn't want to get, like, a birthday card that said either gender or whatever, or something like that. But there were hints that, like, kind of led up to this. So, like, last week on Tuesday, when I went out to campus and I went with the shuttle to go vote, there was this woman who was helping me, and she had to, like, read my information to the county clerk because I'm not registered to vote in the county that I live in currently. I'm registered in the county that my mom lives in. And so they still let me vote, like, with a provisional ballot. And so she was reading off the things, and, like, I cringed when she called me a lady, like, physically cringed. And she was like, oh, this person is doing this. They are registered in Johnson County instead of Pope County. And I was just like, that's really progressive. And I mentioned that on my Facebook status, like when I, posted my I voted picture, like with my sticker and stuff. And she liked it. My mom liked it. Like, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but like for the past 3 years about like refusing to accept that I'm trans and refusing to accept that you have a son, going from that to this, where she has seen like the posts that I made about all of this stuff about the trans people won't be erased. I've been posting that constantly, and just like inspirational stuff to my fellow gender nonconforming siblings. And she's liked a lot of it. And then this happens, and I'm over the moon, okay? just, I had given up hope, really, like, about 2 years ago, and, like, I was finally getting to that point of accepting it, like, like, the 5 stages of grief. I was kind of having that moment, because we've had such a great relationship before I came out to her, and I was processing this, because, like, I didn't want to cut her out of my life. Still don't. Like, I love my mom. And, we have our fights and stuff. Who doesn't? Fights with their parents. Especially when they're an adult. But, like, I was starting to get over the depression and self-denial about it. And, was starting to accept that she, most likely was never going to accept it. 3 years later, proven wrong. And, well, hopefully proven wrong. I'm still waiting for, like, on the actual day of my birthday, if she's gonna post to Facebook. And if she does, and, like, she's written, like, these big paragraphs before, which is really sweet. And I'm hoping that, like, now that she's on my current Facebook, the one that I made a year ago, like, when I was finally like, I don't want to be under my old one, because it had my name, my dead name on it. Now that she's on this one, where everyone knows me as Mordecai, she won't post my dead name or be like, my birthday girl. And, like, she'll at least call me gender neutral pronouns, because I would rather be called they, them than she, her, sorry. I would rather be called he, him. Those are my preferred pronouns, but they, them work too. That was a slip on my tongue. Sorry. But yeah, I'll talk more about that specific topic in another video, because I do have some other friends who, like, do the same. But, yeah, that's beside the point. Sorry, tangent. But yeah, as long as she is willing to accept, I'm not a girl, that's fine. She has accepted that one of my closest friends is non-binary, and she's finally started calling them they, them. So I feel like both of that is related, and then, like, she'll finally get to the stage of calling me he, him. So, fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm really, 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 really proud of her right now, and I'm not even exaggerating. This is a point I never thought I'd get to with her, and I'm hoping that that my hope is not in vain, and it continues to get better from this point forward. So yeah. And I did mention that my birthday is this coming Thursday. I will still post a video. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you all on Tuesday. And I hope that the weekend goes great for y'all as well as it is for me. All right. I'll see y'all. Love you. Stay safe. Bye.